You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your Young and the Restless weekly spoilers for Monday, September 18th, running all the way through Friday, September 22nd. This video is being released on Thursday, September 14th, which means there's 2 episodes you probably haven't seen at the time that you're listening to this, if you're listening to it when it first comes out. So just real quick, I'm going to run down for you the Thursday and Friday little spoilers to give you some context into what is coming next week, because if you haven't seen all these, it's not necessarily all going to make sense. Real quickly, on Thursday, September 14th, Lily and Daniel ended up talking about Heather. She knows he must be conflicted. She's acting like she's not jealous. Phyllis talks to Heather and is trying to act like she's not meddling while totally meddling, and Heather tells her just to stop. Daniel talks to his daughter Lucy, and she finally gets him to admit that if he was not involved with Lily, then maybe there's a chance he would get back with Heather. And Tucker and Audra spend some time rolling around in the sheets, and then they start talking about targeting Jabot. They make an agreement where if he takes over Jabot, she'll have a cushy job over there. And she'll be with him publicly. So that's kind of interesting. And she agrees to actually use Kyle without his knowledge to help their agenda. Jack calls all of the Abbotts together because Abby reports to him that her mom is MIA and she suspects Tucker of something. Billy volunteers to keep playing double agent to sidle up to Tucker and find out more. Then on Friday the 15th, Audra changes up things with Kyle Abbott, and I'm sure that's because she slept with and is once again plotting with Tucker McCall. Tucker comes clean to Devon Hamilton. I'm sure he's just telling him about what went on with Ashley. There's no way he is going to admit that he's sleeping with Audra. I don't think so. Ashley Abbott makes a distress call on Friday, but where is she? And is something that Tucker has done to her is the reason she's MIA, or maybe something happened after he left her in Paris? All right, we are going to dig into all your hot, fresh news spoilers for the week of the 18th in 1 second. If you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Y&R updates. All right, Monday, September 18th is season 50, episode 245. Nikki Newman is having to do some damage control. And I'm sure that's because of all the shakeups lately at the top of Newman Media and Newman Enterprises. It's not a good look when leadership is in upheaval. And I think that is what's happening. Or maybe it's personal damage control because Victoria is PO'd that her dad kicked her down a couple of notches and took her job. For me, though, I thought that was awesome. All right, Tuesday, September 19th is episode 246 of the current season. Somebody backs Phyllis into a corner, and I wonder if it is Daniel or Summer because of all her meddling while saying she's not meddling. We also have Jack offering Tucker some advice that Tucker didn't ask for and probably doesn't want. And then Tessa Porter is back from her trip, and I'm sure she'll be settling in over at the Chancellor Mansion if that's where they decide to stay. Wednesday, September 20th is season 50, episode 247. Billy Abbott kind of goes rogue midweek, and I wonder if he is playing off script and is actually conspiring with Tucker, because maybe he sees Tucker as the lesser of two evils between Tucker and Diane. I don't know. Or maybe Billy decides he needs to protect Jabot from Diane and Tucker both and grab the reins for himself. We'll see. We know Billy's risky behavior was going to come out soon enough. Kyle and Summer agree to be civil, and they call a truce of sorts. I mean, I would hope that they were co-parenting civilly. We'll see. Victor also delivers some news that stuns Lily. I wonder if he tells her that he booted Victoria, and that if he has his druthers, Nate might be the next to be knocked down a peg or two, maybe completely out of the company. We'll see. Thursday, September 21st is episode 248 of season 50. Lily has a mystery to share with Devon Hamilton. I'm guessing because it comes after the convo with Victor that it's something to do with what she found out. I don't know. And Nikki pushes Audra Charles to make a hard choice. She already told her she couldn't see Kyle anymore, and so Audra is sneaking around behind Nikki's back. So I wonder what the choice is. Maybe Nikki figured out they're sneaking around, or I don't know. I'm interested in this. I'm kind of on the fence about Nikki being a powerhouse CEO. I mean, last I saw, she was only working the pole, not working at a company. Has she had another job? I'm trying to remember. Maybe you guys can remind me in the comments if Nikki had another job between stripper and CEO, other than being Victor's wife. Maybe she has, and it's not coming to my mind. All right, as the week closes, Friday, September 22nd, season 50, episode 249, Audra writes Kyle a reality check, and Phyllis is very surprised when Tucker reveals this scheme that he's cooking up. I wonder if Tucker is going to tell her about his Jabot takeover plans and that he tries to enlist her in his little reindeer games. That would be a whole lot of fun. I like them together. Jack Abbott stands firm that same day. I've also got 3 undated spoilers for the week I'm going to share with you in 1 second. But if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe. Definitely drop your comments on what you're excited to see next week. And if you enjoyed this weekly spoiler edition, click a like. We appreciate those thumbs up. All right, so I'm going to do these in order, kind of. So one is that Victor totally loses his patience with Victoria. I wonder if that is happening on Monday just because Nikki is doing damage control. Maybe the damage control she's doing is internal and not external, and it's trying to get Victoria to calm down and Victor to calm down. Here's what I want to know. Since Victor has demoted her and is losing all patience, is he going to put her desk in the bathroom like he did to Adam back in the day? Do you guys remember when he was so mad at Adam and Adam was still at Newman that he put his desk in the men's room? I mean, if he does it, I hope he at least puts Victoria's desk in the ladies' room, or the family bathroom and not the men's restroom near the urinals, although that'd be pretty funny. Phyllis Summers makes a deal that's risky. That is another undated spoiler. That sounds to me like it's Friday that she makes a deal with Tucker when he comes to her with this scheme. And then Lily finds out something that disturbs her, and I feel like that is the Wednesday spoiler just reworded differently about Victor giving Lily some news. Kind of strange that they're even chatting. I'm trying to think the last time they had scenes together, and nothing springs to my mind. So maybe it is Vicky demotion news, an update on Nate. We will just have to wait and see. Hey guys, share your comments below, and thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.